Hi, everyone, and welcome back. Let's go to Monday's ninth race here at Harris Chester.
Its front five are covered by 4.5 at the top of the stretch, and it's Lightningjacksback opening up by 2.
Who said closers were dead? Was it you?
No, definitely not me. I love closers.
Was it you? Somebody said closers were dead. Well, nary a favorite was to be found on this one. Lightningjacksback was 12-1. He won it for Tim Curtin in 152-2. Pilgrim's Toner, 17-1 bomb with David Miller was second, and 19-1. Who left the gate open? With George Napolitano Jr. completed the try, good for 1934.80, which of course ain't chopped liver. Now here's the kicker: if you put in Tetrixorus, it was 4-5, and you put him in fourth in the mix and played the super, 8 times plus. I don't know how that works out.
I saw that. I saw that on the
results. Isn't that weird?
Yep. I don't know.
It's time now for a very interesting feature. It's about a multi-talented gentleman. He's the marshal here at Harris Chester, and he also has a stellar military career where he was wounded in action and received the Purple Heart for being wounded in combat. We're here in the paddock at Harris Chester with this lovely horse, and standing next to him is the marshal here at Harris Chester. His name is Pat Scanlon. Pat, tell us first of all, what does a marshal do?
All right, pretty much I lead the post parade out. If any drivers have any problems with pulling a horse up or turning them to the gate, pretty much my horse, just like at any thoroughbred racetrack, I'll just pull up next to them, pull the horse up a little bit, and make sure they get turned to the gate, gallop them off a little bit, and send them on their way. If any accidents occur on the racetrack, I usually pretty much just go out there and catch the loose horse. So.
And you have a pedigree in this business, right? Your dad is a trainer?
Yeah, my dad's John Scanlon. He's been up at Philly Park for probably like 30, 40 years, so he's pretty well known in the business, I guess you'd say.
Now tell us a little bit about your military career, because you served in Iraq. Was it the first Gulf War? Was it the Persian Gulf, Desert Storm?
Operation Iraqi Freedom, Phantom Fury. I was in Fallujah in 04 and 05, so it's pretty much, I was there for about 14 months.
Tell us more. You got a Purple Heart for...
Yeah, I have a Purple Heart. I was wounded in Fallujah on January 5th, 2005. I got a Navy Achievement Medal with a Combat V, and numerous other stuff, just like combat action and overseas service deployment, pretty much.
Pat, tell us about the experience. Boy, it must have been a harrowing one. What went on there, your day-to-day existence, what you had to deal with?
Okay, pretty much it was day-to-day existence was just dealing with insurgencies. You never knew where the shots were coming from or what was going on. I pretty much lived inside my tank the whole time, clearing houses every now and then, but it was a rough time, but I mean, I got through it. Luckily, I got through it the way I did, so I came home with all my everything intact, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Where did you get hit?
I got hit in my head.
In your head?
Yeah, I got hit. I took shrapnel right above my eyebrow, so I went to San Diego after I got hit. I went to a brain injury clinic for 3 months, like, you know, just learning how to get all your motor skills back and everything like that, and I sustained like a real bad concussion. So, but after everything, I made it through my therapy, and I got back and came back home and started riding horses.
And how long was the process from the time that you were hit till you came back to being yourself?
It was probably about 3 months of therapy, about 4 times a week. So that's about 4 months. I'm glad to be home. I wish everybody that's still over there the best of luck, and I hope they all come home safe.
We've been asking this to everybody here, or a lot of people here. What are you thankful for this Thanksgiving?
Just to be home and have a job and be alive, I guess. Thanks,
Pat. Now, let's go to the 8th race for the filly and mares here at Harris Chester. The purse was $35,000, and with that, here's Heather.
All right, I get the ladies again. And we've got the winners over. Firiel Hanover, she's hit the board in her last 6 races. Easter Egg Hunt is the 5-2 favorite in here, and Leslie Fia has been racing in the Fillies and Mares Open, takes a small drop in class to the winners over. Just a little one.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Leslie Fia began best. Blissful Maddie with good speed from mid-pack. Easter Egg Hunt at the cones, and Sherry on Ice is just behind this front trio as they enter the first turn, and it's Blissful Maddie who is driven up to take the lead. She's pressed along by Leslie Fia. Easter Egg Hunt is at the cones in third, followed by Sherry on Ice. Then comes Fiona Hanover in the yellow blinkers. She sticks off the lead. Western Graduate is next in line with Firiel Hanover, and Northwestern is the trailer as they approach the top of the stretch the first time. Blissful Maddie leads the way by a length, and Easter Egg Hunt of the white blinkers is pressing on. Now Easter Egg Hunt takes the lead. The quarter was 27-3. You come past us, and it's Easter Egg Hunt clearing the front from Blissful Maddie. A length and 3/4 to Leslie Fia, loosely tracking third. Sherry on Ice is fourth. Fiona Hanover moves off the cones from mid-pack, and she has flushed out Sherry on Ice. So Firiel Hanover is second over moving into the bridge turn. Western Graduate is third over, 7 from the front. Northwestern is saving ground, and Firiel Hanover is last from fourth over. 8 lengths covers the lot past the half in 56-2. They straighten away up the backstretch. It's Easter Egg Hunt in front by a length and a quarter. Sherry on Ice moves up in a second from first over. Blissful Maddie is locked in. Firiel Hanover is second over, 2.5 off the lead. Liz Lee Fia is pinned down at the cones by a third over Western Graduate. Northwestern is in tight quarters from the back of the pack, and Firiel Hanover is behind excess cover, 4.5 lengths off leaders Easter Egg Hunt and Sherry on Ice. 3/4 in 1:24 4, 3/16 to go, and it's Sherry on Ice with a neck in front. Firiel Hanover fans 3 wide in the yellow blinkers. Easter Egg Hunt down toward the inside is fighting back. Western Graduate moves 4 wide. Widest of all is Firiel Hanover. 1:50 to go, and it's wide open. Sherry on Ice under a drive. Western Graduate under strong urging. Firiel Hanover with plenty of late pace. Leslie Fia pokes through very tight.
Firiel Hanover. Oh, and I just want to tell everybody, you know, James calls her Firiel Hanover
Well,
in the
must
race.
be Firiel.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure who's right, but in the Teague barn they call her Firiel Hanover. So I just wanted to get that out in the open there.
And she was for real here, right?
She was for real. Now, Cat Manzi drove her. They rocketed home in 27-4. She wins in 153-3 and pays $50.60. She's owned by Teague Incorporated and Demorrio Williams. Now, if you don't know Demorrio Williams, he plays football. He's a linebacker, played for the Atlanta Falcons. Now he plays for the Kansas City Chiefs. And actually, I got to talk with him earlier in the year about his love for harness racing.
Wow.
Before I get on to anything, I just want to say, like, I don't have anything against football. Like, totally red-blooded American woman, all for a bunch of guys, all sweaty, running around in tight pants. I just don't watch it a lot, but when I was a cheerleader in high school, it seemed like all the defensive guys were really big, husky guys. You don't look like husky, but you're a linebacker, aren't you?
Right.
Are all the guys that play on defense, is it the TV, like it puts more weight on you or something, or is everybody like your size?
No, I mean, in my position, you know, I'm not a big guy for my position, but, you know, they say I run real well. So, I mean, that's the reason I play my position, and I'm pretty physical. So, I mean, size don't mean everything, so don't let the size fool you.
Tell me about your football history. Have you played your entire life, like Pee-wee on up?
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing since I was a little kid. You know, on Sunday after church, all the kids get out in the yard and play football, and I've been doing it for a long time. So, I mean, I've been basically playing it my whole life.
Since I don't have a New Year's resolution or anything, that's what I'm going to start doing. That's my New Year's resolution. I'm going to start watching football. Oh, before I go any further, we have to mention Demorrio's from Texas. Like, no harness racing down there or anything. So tell me about growing up in Texas with horses.
Well, I mean, when I first come up, you know, we started out riding saddle horses. You know, they wasn't really bred like these horses here, bred to race and do that type of stuff. They were just old farm-raised horses that people tried to make them go as fast as these, but they couldn't. So that's how I basically got started. And then there's more, you know, my grandfather had horses, and so he used to let me ride his horse and ride my horse. And I was a kid, you know, I wasn't raised by my father, so I always wanted these type of horses, never could afford them. So finally I made it to the NFL, and I was able to start buying my own horses. People just race for fun, and like say we all go to the track, like a little dirt track, you know, in different little towns. We all go down on the starting line and we say, hey, no, I got you today, or I got you, and like say we basically, hey, just roll them in there and let them ride.
Do stay with us. When we come back, we'll talk to Tim Tetrick, who is going to have some surgery performed very soon. He's been putting off for quite a while. Imagine if this guy's not at his best the way he drives now.
Oh, goodness.
Scary stuff, isn't it? When we come back, please stay with us.